This topic particularly excites me the most because I love making money, guys. Who doesn't like making money? If you do not like making money, close this video, go to another. You're at the wrong place. Business is not as easy as people make it look, but it is as simple as they make it look. It's not always easy, but there's a guy on TikTok who says it's very simple. I don't remember getting all of them at the same time. However, I will let you know that if people do not know that your business exists, you will not make money. It's as simple as that. So it's very important, especially in this digital era that we're in, you need to get as many eyes on your business as possible. Attention is literally everything. Afnan Khalifa always says this: attention is equivalent to money. The first thing that you need to know is you need to get attention and eyeballs on your business. Secondly, you need to understand the problem that you're solving for your client. You need to understand what that problem is thoroughly so that you can literally always remind them that this is what I'm solving and this is how much you're paying me for solving that particular problem. Number 3, you definitely need to advertise and market. You need to be on social media. I run a business that's completely online. I've never met any of the employees that I have hired in person ever, and I've hired a lot of people. You know, when you're starting a business, you will not get someone that will be loyal to you for a very long time simply because your business is small, it's not making a lot of money. I've hired a lot of people, I've never met them in person, you know, and that's simply because my business is online. You need to be on every single social media platform. It's now reinforcing the first step people can know about your existence. So you need to be on social media. Create, if you don't have a social media platform for your business, like your business is one, it has to be separate from your personal one. That's very important, right? You do not mix your personal branding with your business branding. It just makes you look very disorganized. So make sure that you have a page on Facebook. TikTok is for exposure. Instagram is for building that community of clients. And YouTube, if what you do is a service, even if it's a product, so you packaging your product, all of that, definitely do it on your YouTube. Fourthly, if it's possible, if you do have the money, register your business and then open a bank account for your business, right? So when your clients are paying to you, your clients are not paying to your name. They're paying to your business's bank account. That makes you look very professional and proficient and look like someone who knows what they're doing, because clients, especially if you target high value clients, they want to know that you're legit, and the only way that they know you're legit is if everything that you're doing is as professional as a corporate company. So register your business and go open a bank account for your business. Do not let them send money or pay to Tracy's account. That's very, very unprofessional. It's like they're giving you money. It doesn't feel like a business transaction anymore, and that's imperative. They need to know that this is business. You need to separate your business self and your personal self, right? And then 5th, you need to ensure that you hire the right people, especially if it's a service business. Your asset is the people that are working in your business. It's not necessarily the product. Do you understand? So you're selling a feeling, do you understand, to a certain extent if it's a service. So you need to make sure that you hire the right people. If you hire the wrong people, they might bring down your business as soon as possible. And do not hire quickly. The first, okay, not 10, but let me say the first 5 people that I ever tutored, it was me. I was doing the work, seeing what works, what doesn't work, and then then only did I start hiring. And if you don't know how I hired my first employee or why I hired my first employee, definitely check out the video on how God gave me a business vision. Make sure that you are running the business yourself for as long as possible, simply because you'll be able to understand what mistakes are taking place and how to avoid them in the future. So that's essentially how I got my first 10 clients. I advertised, I put in a structure and system that makes sense, and I hired the right people. And I was as professional as possible, guys. Business has to be professional, especially Christian businesses, guys. Please be professional. be professional. So that's essentially the step-by-step on how I got my first 10 clients. Let me know in the comment section how you got your first 10 clients. If you are planning on getting your first 10 clients, what topics or what tips are you planning or excited to implement? And remember, why be a good girl when you can be a God's girl? See you in my next video.